Padilla Amendment number 4 would create a deficit-neutral reserve fund relating to protecting religious freedom by prohibiting the conduct of immigration enforcement operations at places of worship, including churches and spaces rented for religious purposes.
I don't think, it's just a personal opinion, anybody in America is afraid to pray because of President Trump.
Just keep going.
I just think that's a bridge too far. And I also don't think that just because you're committing a crime in a church, you should get a pass.
Today, we're diving into a heated Senate debate that's got everyone talking. Senator John Kennedy strongly opposes Senator Alex Padilla's amendment to overturn Trump-era immigration enforcement in places of worship. Padilla's amendment is aimed at protecting religious freedom by stopping immigration enforcement operations in places like churches. But Kennedy wasn't having it. Trust me, this one gets intense, so make sure you stick around till the end. Sit back and let's dive right in.
Padilla Amendment number 4 would create a deficit-neutral reserve fund relating to protecting religious freedom by prohibiting the conduct of immigration enforcement operations at places of worship, including churches and spaces rented for religious purposes. Colleagues, in the United States, we've long recognized the sanctity of places of worship. It's a key tenet of this country's founding principles of religious freedom, something I know is particularly important to many of my colleagues on the other side of the dais. It should shock us all that the Trump administration is now giving ICE what is essentially free rein to barge into churches and take away their parishioners. And it's been made clear, we're talking about these enforcement actions, not just targeting violent criminals. Everybody agrees with that. But we're talking about actions against people who have come to the United States legally and who have no criminal record. Now, prior to the recent policy changes, immigration agents have needed special authorization to conduct operations in houses of worship.
You want to vote?
By removing this key protection, the president has introduced fear into these places of worship, places of prayer, solace, and safety. Religious groups are now seeing decreased attendance in their congregations. People are afraid to pray because of President Trump's actions. People cannot worship freely while living in fear. And I have no doubt that if it were a Democratic president instilling fear in religious congregations, my colleagues would be furious. And so I hope you don't sit passively by as President Trump tramples over the values they have long claimed to hold dear. Please join me in standing up for religious freedom and for the sanctity of our places of worship by supporting this amendment.
Senator Grassley.
No. Me.
No, I'm sorry, Senator Kennedy.
There you
Apologize.
go. Got it right.
Yeah. You're next.
With respect to my friend, Senator Padilla, and he is my friend, I don't think, it's just a personal opinion, anybody in America is afraid to pray because of President Trump.
Just keep going.
I just think that's a bridge too far. And I also don't think that just because you're committing a crime in a church, you should get a pass.
Kennedy made another crucial point. Just because someone commits a crime in a church doesn't mean they should get a free pass. His argument? The law is the law, no matter where you are. It's clear he believes that protecting religious freedom shouldn't mean turning a blind eye to illegal activity. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This debate highlights the deep divide over immigration policies in the U.S. Padilla is focused on protecting immigrants in places of worship, while Kennedy is all about enforcing the law equally. It's a fiery clash that reflects the broader national conversation. So whose side are you on? All right, folks, that's a wrap on this intense Senate showdown between Senators Kennedy and Padilla. It's debates like these that shape our nation's future, and I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this breakdown helpful, and hit subscribe for more political analysis and updates. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll catch you in the next video.